Alright, here we are. I think we're live. Hello, welcome everybody. So, we're doing another one of these. This is a live stream where I basically look at things that people have sent me. Basically asked on Twitter, on Discord, to send me stuff to give feedback to and review, basically. Ooh, chair. And we're gonna do just that. We have quite a few submissions here from lots of talented people. And I'm just going to look at whatever's in my folder here, and I'm going to randomize the order in which we will, check these things out with a random number generator that I have right here. So basically I'm gonna hit this and then we'll pick whichever one is at that point in the list. I think that's the most fair way to do it. And as always, I'm gonna preface this by saying that I'm not anyone like too special, right? I'm just a fellow game dev, so don't take my word for it. But I am going to give you my opinion and I'm going to give you my feedback. One more thing before we start, I am also online in the Glitcheon Discord voice chat right now, so if you want to join in and join the conversation directly here live on stream, you can do that by joining the Discord. The link is in the description. I would also, as always, appreciate it if you like this stream and similar things like that, to subscribe to my channel. But that's enough self-promotion. Let's get into the submissions because we have quite a few. Oh yeah, and one more rule is that we're going to take 30 minutes max for each submission. Me Making Games says, I want to scrap myself as a talented person. That's fine. If you are able to make games, or it's not all games, some people send some websites and so on. If you're able to do that sort of stuff, hey, give yourself some slack. You're talented in my eyes. Okay, let's go. The first one we'll be checking out is number 6 on our list. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is by Merit Coding, who sent in a game. I gotta unzip it. 1 second. Let's just quickly do that. So this is a game by Merit Coding. Merit Coding, someone from our Discord community, who I've recently also made a little game with for Mother's Day. That was very fun. And we'll be checking out this one called City Strike. It's available on itch.io. Links to all the creations that were sent to this are in the description as well. And let's turn off the stream music and give this a try. Okay, City Strike. I'm curious what that means. Oh, I accidentally opened Photoshop. Didn't intend to do that. I misclicked. Come on. Alright, here's the game. It's starting in windowed mode. That's a little odd. Why you're not starting it in full screen? That's my first feedback. I think most people prefer starting games in full screen. It's not a big deal, but I now have this bar at the top. That just seems kind of unnecessary. Old Photoshop. Yes, I'm using CS2 still. Alright, so cool. Okay, we have a little menu here. Nice font on top. But what I see here is like play and how to play and YouTube channel and quit. Play looks fine, but how to play, YouTube channel and quit are really stretched. And the worst thing is that they're different from play. So I would just say like give them uniform scaling or make them look like the play thing. I think play is also a bit stretched, but in the other direction. So this already like makes it look a little strange. Then one more tiny thing. I mean, it's not a big deal, but you see there's a little offset between these buttons on the left side and the buttons on the right side. You have this little step here. I don't know if you can see it in the stream, but it's very apparent for me, and I think you can just snap these things together to make them look a little nicer. A little attention to detail, but that way it just all looks... You get a nicer first impression. Hello, Grokas Brokas. Welcome. Ooh. Okay, let's see here. Play, how to play. I'm gonna check out how to play. You have one mission, save the city by right-clicking to... This font, I think, is great for a title. Like, the how to play can be in this font, but it's a little hard to read if you have to read like a text. So maybe choose a different font for the text and the title. And then you're choosing a different one for back here, so you're already kind of inconsistent, so you might as well have this whole text in a different font that is easier to read. You have one mission, save the city by right-clicking to heal the citizens. Okay. Left-click to shoot the zombies. Alright. Use your flashlight to find them. Press the button with the S for story mode. Press the one with an E for endless mode. Okay, I think we're gonna go for story mode then. Alright, let's check it out. Yes, S, story mode. Oh, okay, that's a different font again. This one's kind of pixely. I don't know, that might have to do with the way you set up your canvas. You're probably not using Text Mesh Pro in that case, which I would recommend to check out. Maybe just Google Text Mesh Pro and how to implement it. That wouldn't give you this kind of pixelation. If you want to use the legacy text elements in Unity, then you can also change the canvas pixels per unit, and that will get rid of this pixely effect. Also, one more thing with the UI here. I'm always giving a lot of UI feedback, I feel like, but UI does give you like a nicer impression of the presentation, so I think it's important. It's very close, or it's actually like touching the edge of the screen, and you want to give it some breathing room, so just like have it here and align these things. Here's also a step again here. And align the height of this font. Give it a little more space than here, even, I would say. Just like here would look nicer. Anyway, let's read this. Radiation was found on the 21st of December 1898 by Marie Curie. Okay. So we're getting into historical figures. This year, the year... That's a large number. So the year 203,002. That's very far in the future. Scientists started experimenting on radiation and harmful acids. They then invented zombies. Bad move, scientists. Bad move. FJB says, "Hey, I can't watch the stream right now, but I must stay in voice chat because your voice is so relaxing." Oh, thank you. That's a nice compliment. Okay, so now it's up to you to help the city. Okay. And of course, if you can't watch the stream right now, that's no problem at all. The stream will be up as a video on my YouTube channel later, so you can always watch it later as well. Okay, now it's up to you to help the city. Let's try to help the city. I think we were like right-clicking to save citizens and left-clicking to kill zombies. Let's try that. Oh boy. Okay, so I want to right-click to... Oh, what? Okay, so... Oh, I am this guy. Okay. So basically I just wanna... Whenever there's a zombie, I wanna... Oh no, I accidentally killed the city. Okay, so I wanna always react the right way. Okay. That's some very distressing music in the background. Okay. And you have this very limited range of vision here. But you can have this kind of sequence, right? Where you just click in advance. and it'll basically work. Oh no, I healed the zombie. Okay, and now the counter resets. Okay, okay. Right, and the game otherwise just goes on. So this is story mode, right? I wonder... I mean, it feels like an endless mode. Because I'm just... Oh no. Because I'm just always resetting and it keeps playing anyway. And there doesn't seem to be any like story that's laid out. There doesn't seem to be any end goal here. And if I, by this point, haven't reached the goal yet, then I would say that the balancing of how far you need to reach is a little slow. Like, you need to get kind of high with your number to finish whatever level this might be. So I would probably choose a lower number, because it feels like I've been doing the same thing for quite long already. It also sounds like you probably want to get some better audio quality for your voice acting. It seems very muffled in some way. I'm not exactly sure if you've like edited it to be more muffled, but I think it sounds kind of like low quality. I don't know what you recorded this with, but a simple headset should usually get you better quality than this. I'm also wondering what is making these sounds exactly. Is it... Okay, so I was at like... I'm just gonna go here so the music isn't as disturbing. So I was thinking... we were at like 45, yeah. So if there is some way to progress through a story here, I don't know what the difference between story and endless mode is. Maybe let's check that in a second, but let me also finish my thoughts. So one thing is that the sounds, I wasn't really sure what was making the sounds. I feel like there was this zombie sound and then there was this human sound, right? And they just seem to appear almost at random, but there must be some kind of pattern to it probably, but I didn't really recognize what it is. Maybe it's when they're spawning, but the thing is, when they're spawning, I don't see them spawning, so in my mind I don't connect those two dots with each other. So it doesn't really feel like it doesn't really feel like zombies are spawning and that makes a sound. But I don't know, maybe it's not even that. I feel like if I shoot a zombie, that should make a sound, and if I hit a person, that should make a sound. You already have them when I fire stuff, so when I fire like the healing stuff and when I fire the laser shots, you already have sounds for those, but you don't have sounds for when they hit. So that would be nice. Hey Harsh, haven't seen you in a while. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Apart from that, I think maybe, yeah, try to do something about your audio quality, maybe get a better microphone to record. You don't need something expensive, but like a simple headset should also already give you better audio quality than this. I don't know if this was like a laptop mic or something, but that's usually the worst. And if you totally can't record them yourself because, you know, you can't afford any better mic, then just ask around. There are usually people willing to help you online in various Discord servers, such as the Making Games Together Discord server by Jonas Tyrola. Pretty sure you will find someone to help you out with that if you can't afford a better microphone. And I would say in terms of mixing, I feel like the voice sounds from the zombies and from the humans were a little loud in comparison to the rest of the mix, so I would turn those down a little bit. Okay, let's check out the this mode. Okay, so is the only difference between story mode and endless mode that in endless mode I don't get the story card in the beginning? It seems like it. Yeah, it sure seems like that's the case. Okay, in that case, maybe differentiate the two modes a little more, or it's not really worth having the two settings here. I don't know, it doesn't really make that much sense to me to have different settings for that if you're really just gonna, yeah, have the title card in the beginning or the story card or not have it. That's kind of too little of a difference to justify an entire new game mode. Anyway. Yeah, okay. That was that. I don't really have more to say. Nice effort. Thank you for sending it in. If you continue with it, I hope that the feedback is helpful to you. I also hope that it's helpful to you for future projects if you don't continue it. Yeah, and thanks again. We're gonna go to the next one. Harsh says, I remember when we first were talking about Yan doing YouTube, he was like, I can quit my job, I can quit Glitchy. Now he has 400 subs. Well, it turns out that streaming is a lot more friendly to my time schedule than making and editing videos. And back then I didn't really think of streaming on YouTube. But yeah, I really found something for me here with streaming that I can manage with my time, and that's fun. And apparently also gets me some subscribers. So, okay. Alright. Also, it's not 400 yet, right? It's like 380 something. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I wanted to have a done folder just so that we can put the things away that we are finished with. Okay. And we're gonna get into the next thing. Let's see what that's gonna be. I'm gonna put some music again. If you quit Glitchion, I will quit life. Oh no, don't quit. Oh my god. Suicide threats. Didn't expect that during the stream. Okay, let's generate a new number. And it's gonna be number 2. By Dark Piece. This was sent in very much last minute. It's a video, a devlog. Link to the actual video on YouTube is in the description. I downloaded it here to not have too much strain on my internet connection. Okay, so let's get into this. I don't know anything about the devlog other than that it is a devlog. Actually, before I watch, let's see, I also got some messages on Discord. Yeah, Manas, I have the links. In case you're watching, I have the links. Don't worry. Okay. Cool. Let's actually get into this video. And I heard some noise. Are you here? Are you in voice chat?
Yes, I am here.
Ah, cool. Glad to have you here. Back again at my streams. I think I had you on my streams twice already.
Yes.
So can you give us a little bit of context, or should we just go in without knowing anything?
Well, it's to inform my subscribers that I'm still working on the game, because it's been some months since the trailer came out, and yeah, it's for people who only follow me on YouTube.
All right, that sounds good enough. Do you want feedback on the video then, on like editing and so on?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
Let me read chat real quickly. Glitchion has 314 members now. What? Yeah, our games online got people onto the server, which is very nice. They are coming from the Glitchion links that are in the game, in the demo. and from the Don't Get the Job links as well. A lot of them are coming from Don't Get the Job. A lot of them also never talk. I think they just make an account when they click on the link, and then they just abandon the account, but their accounts are still counted into our number of members in the Discord server. So I don't know, but it's still really cool that we have so many members now. Okay, anyway, let's watch a video. Trigger warning. Wait, let's read that. Flashing image. Okay, that's good that you have a flashing images warning. The Bandicam logo on top there, is that like some kind of ironic joke, or is that?
No, OBS is too strong for my computer.
Is it really?
I'm gonna change.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
Yes, I'm gonna change computer this year because I really want to get rid of that.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I was already thinking like, okay, is that some sort of joke? Are you like memeing at people for still having a Bandicam logo in 2021? I don't know. It seems like some kind of relic of the past, but it's fine. Flashing image, questionable humor. Nice. If you have no idea what this is all about, watch Dojordin trailer. Probably watch the Dojordin trailer first. It's a little grammar thing. But anyway, let's get into the video. Ooh. Hello, how are you? My name is Scary, pronounced like Harry, but not like Harry. That's very loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. I know what you're thinking. The name is something trustworthy, and you're right, because I'm here to tell you some news about the game. I think it's a little short, the time for reading it all. For me, anyway. Maybe I'm not concentrated enough, but you have to read very fast to read all that. Because the game was supposed to be released in 2020. Ah, yeah, see, I can't read that quickly. Over the last month, numerous things have improved, remade, and changed. Story, very core mechanics, like the fighting system. Nice music, I like that. Ooh. The bullet hell idea has been improved and turned into something original and unique. God, so much stuff to fight, I can't wait! Back off, Leo. There's for more sustainability to gameplay than... please don't pay attention to them. Even the creator is breaking his own rules by letting them speak. It's the role of mastering the fighting system to explain it. Yeah, so why should you do it? Because I, the corporal Peter, am the hero. You literally have 3 minutes of screen time. Mr. Peter, Mr. Peter! I read more YouTube videos are coming up. Oh hi, Leonore. Hi, Rodrigue. Oh, please. Who let the guy with the vertical tick enter the stage? A teaser and game case showplay. What? Gameplay showcase used to... Yeah, that was what I was thinking. I was thrown off by that. I just heard about YouTube, my dear Cherry. Yes, my dear Vori. That's one thing about this font that is maybe worth considering to change. The A and the O are too similar. So when I read something like that, I'm like, is it very or very? You know? Okay. So I would probably change the font for that, because it makes it hard to distinguish between those two, and it really doesn't have to be hard.
Okay.
Let's continue. Humans. Why are these guys even here? They don't appear before chapter 2. No, let me alone. Oh shit. Here we go. What was I saying? Oh yes, once everything is done, the game will enter its polishing and beta testing phases. To stay tuned about everything, follow the devlog on Instagram. Yeah. Often the text boxes are just too short for me to read everything. So like especially for the longer texts, it was often a bit too short. Yeah. I don't know how exactly you decided, let's press forward now, how you did that, but yeah, that's kind of my main criticism, along with the A and O looking too similar to each other in my mind.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't easy because I got like different feedback, like too slow, too fast, like yeah.
Right. I guess you can just pause the video, but that kind of takes away from the actual video. Yeah, tricky. I mean, apart from getting like voice actors and so on, but that's a lot of effort, especially for a little video. Would make it more entertaining for sure, but I recognize that the effort for that might be too big. And then you also have to have voice actors with good audio quality and good English pronunciation and so on. So, yeah, that's tricky. I like the general style of this little video. It has a lot of humor in it and so on. I think I didn't get every joke, partially because it was going by so quickly that I couldn't read up everything, and that I could also not take the time to think about it because I already had to read the next thing, even though there are a lot of jokes in there. But I just like basically the jokes had no time to land quite often. You were still thinking about something, oh, that's funny, maybe laughing about it, right? And then it was already like halfway into the next text and I couldn't keep up with it. So I think, yeah, I think it's better to have it a little slower than to have it too fast, because if it's a little slower, then people can still keep up with everything, even if they might be a bit like, come on, go on already. But if it's too fast, then I don't get what you're trying to tell me, or I miss the point of the video, and that's yeah. I would say that's worse. It's probably worth the trade-off to bore some people, and make it a little slower if you're doing this style of video, to be able to read everything, especially when the message is long. And maybe that's also a point. Yeah, so if we go in here, I don't know, it seems like it's always taking the same break no matter whether the message was long or short. But I think for longer messages it should be longer. And like maybe it's already like this message might already just be too long for this format. Because this feels already like when it's in 3 lines, it feels like it's a lot to read. I would say, like, if you have shorter ones, I mean, you could just have the first one in 1 line and then have this one in the next one and have a pause for both of them. Just space it out a little more so it doesn't ever feel like a wall of text, or like I have to read a lot now. It might just have a better pacing that way. Anyway, I think at the end it's just... oh no, okay, there's actually some content. Alright, let's see. And so I arrive like a grand piano falling unexpectedly on the cartoon character. Wait, where did everyone go? Did they leave without me? I mean, of course, as a gentleman, I let them have the spotlight first. I'm on YouTube? Am I famous now? I mean, more than I already am. Oh, the audio I feel like is clipping here. Like, it feels like it's too loud and clipping out. So maybe have a look at the audio never like exceeding the maximum, because it sounds kind of uncomfortable here, which I don't think it's intended to. Okay, Clement, wish you an excellent stay, and if you're a true gentleman... Yeah, see, there was too short for me again. Alright, and there's a link to your trailer. Probably, right? Yeah, it should be then here, right? On YouTube. Okay, cool. Yeah, I hope you got something out of this. As I said, yes, I found it funny. It had a lot of character, and it really highlights your cast very well. I think that's cool. Just the timing made it sometimes a little hard for me to understand, and the A and O are too similar for me to distinguish quite a lot, especially if I have to read fast. So might be worth just looking into a different font for the future. Okay. And yeah, some clipping audio in the end. Might be that my YouTube video downloader messed up my audio, but I think that's been fine previously and with other videos that I downloaded. So maybe look into that, why it's kind of clipping here. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, thank you for sending this in.
Thank you for reviewing.
No problem. I hope it's helpful, and we're gonna go into the next one. The random generator will generate that it's Aquagis' submission. Okay. Aquagis reached out to me on Twitter and sent this little game that is available on itch.io. You can try it out yourself. Bloodstained Puppet Remastered. So I think it's some kind of, like, I don't know, remaster of an older game or something. I don't know anything about it, so let's just get right into it. And we're at 30, so we're gonna take our time until 20 max. So 8 p.m. Please remind me if I forget about the time. Wait, didn't I already try to open it? Huh. Oh, I hope this works. Let's see in the task manager what's going on there. Oh, I opened it twice now, but somehow it's still in the background. Come on. Ah, there it is, finally. Okay, I don't know why that took so long. It's probably my fault, or my computer's fault. Remastered, new game, quit. Oh, okay. So you have this thing which looks like there are huge letterboxes, like I'm playing this in some kind of windowed mode, because it's all cut off, like with harsh lines to the sides, right? And it just feels like this isn't part of the game anymore, and I should go to the settings to change the resolution or something. So that's like a first kind of a bad impression where I'm like, oh, is this like a tiny game? What's wrong with that? But let's get into the settings anyway. It's just volume, and boy, your settings. Not to throw shade on you, but it's yeah, it's a little default looking. Maybe you want to look into making those graphics a little prettier for the settings. Oh, and when I go back into the settings, my changes are not applied. So I don't know what's up with that. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Let's go. New game. Okay. I tried clicking on new game. Oh. Oh, okay, that was weird. Ooh, this looks nice. I like the pixel art. Very pretty. How do you play this? X? Okay, I can jump with X. Cool jump animation with the spin there, I like that. We cannot double jump. And it seems like the jump height is always the same. Which can be fine. Alright, so we got a pretty high jump arc here. The power of the task manager has been unleashed. Yes, the title is cool, but the character making the P letter is a bit weird. Yeah. Yes, only say my name, Rejon. There you go, I said your name, Rejon. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it's very cool looking already. I mean, I really like the look of your game. You got me with your awesome pixel art. That's... Ooh, okay. So that was the first level, very simple still. And now it's adding something. One thing I would like you to consider is that some people have keyboard layouts where the Z and the X are very far away from each other. So for my keyboard, since I'm using a German keyboard layout, the Z and the Y are replaced with each other. So I would suggest not to use Z as an input key, because I now have to have a very awkward position with my left hand. Okay, so that's a dash. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard for me to play. Oh, why am I being set back to level 1? I was already in level 2. I hope there are some checkpoints and I don't have to redo everything all over again when I'm in like level 5 or something. That would suck. Okay, let's go in here. That wasn't too much yet, so that was still fine, but if at some point there aren't checkpoints and I have to go back too far, I think that's not great. Okay, I'm awkwardly sliding down these stairs here. And that's a common issue with Unity physics if you place yourself on some kind of stairs. When I made my first platformer game, I still remember that I had implemented a system that when you're on a slope and you're placed down like that, and I want to prevent sliding, so you don't move anywhere and you're on a slope, then I actually changed your physics material to have a lot of friction so that you don't slide down the stairs. But I understand that that can also have other complications. But it's maybe something that is worth looking into. Will you glad to see if I raid you with 1.18k subs? I mean, sure, I have nothing against more viewers. I don't know if is raiding streams a thing on YouTube? I don't think it is, right? Anyway, oh, okay, I can push that. I was wondering how it could go on here, but you can just push the block. That's cool, and it's nice that you have this little pushing animation. Oh wait, it's not actually a pushing animation, it just kind of looks like it. But it's just the walking animation. Ah, it's nice, it still works kind of. Okay, cool. I was at first under the impression there was a custom animation for it, but there isn't. Okay, level 4, let's see. One more thing, I wish there was a way to just jump with the up key, the up arrow key. I think that's quite useful, or if you have like a WASD setup, then maybe open doors with E, and yeah, and use the W to jump, because I think it's just a lot easier to control games, platformers where you just control all of the character controls for like jumping around and moving, the basic controls, right, with only one hand. Oh no, I died. What happens now? Death? Question mark? Oh, that's interesting. So now I'm at level 3 again. So I only have to do this one again. That's fine. That's not too long back. But I'm wondering why I'm being set to the previous level and not to the current level. I already played that and succeeded, so it feels kind of weird that I have to redo that. Okay. Let's, oh, I pressed the wrong button. See, this is confusing to me because my jump is not on the up key. It just feels kind of like it's easy to confuse these two buttons with one another, especially early on, and I think you could just circumvent that by having an additional key for like up arrow. Okay, let's try this again. Oh no. Ah, damn it. By the way, I played demo of Glitchion, it's great. Thank you, Rejon. That's very kind of you. Do you want me to raid you with 24 subs? Hey, if I could get 24 people at the same time, sure. Absolutely. I appreciate every viewer. Okay, So we dash into that, push it, okay. Yeah, it's very easy to kind of, like when you have this kind of setup, to slip off of the platform like that. I don't know exactly how to circumvent that one. Oh no. Am I now on level 2 again? I am. God damn it. That was all because I confused the buttons again. Okay, so we go boop boop. That one's fine. It's like this. Oh! This happens to me all the time. This section is kind of infuriating, not gonna lie. Maybe you need some kind of like a different collider on the platform for the player and for the rock, so that you can push the rock off of it sooner than running off of the platform yourself. Oh! See, I always confuse these two buttons with one another. It's, yeah. It's hard for me to get it, especially since I'm on the German keyboard layout and I have to use the jump key with my pinky. Oh no. We're gonna be here for a while, I think. It's very hard, because I always slide off the platform after pushing the rock off. I always have to make like conscious thinking or effort for hitting the jump key, because it's just not in my muscle memory, and it's awkward to jump with my pinky with the German layout here. Okay, I did it. Finally. I hope I don't have to do that level again, so let's not fail in this one. Oh, that's level 5, and we're outside now. Oh, you have some very pretty mountains in the background. Again, I love your pixel art. Looks great. Okay, so we gotta jump and then dash into the rock. Okay. And... oh no. Ah, we have to do this again. Okay. And here we go. Hi Wonk, welcome. Okay, so dash into that, and then we want to jump. Jump, dash, okay. And jump here. Oh, you have to be so quick. Okay. It's a bit frustrating, not gonna lie, that you have to do the previous level again. And I don't see any reason for it. Oh. I didn't even know that was a problem. I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. Oh no, I pressed the wrong key again. I'm never gonna get used to this. Hey, we're back in level 1 again. Let's go. Oh no. Okay. Let's just try to get to where we were again. It's weird that this can happen, that you can like get all the way back to level 1 again. I feel like if that's like a conscious design decision, I think it's not a very good one and you should probably change it. Okay, let's carefully push that block. You can almost, like, if you prevented that block from falling further than the ledge, it would also be fine. Then you could also not kind of slip in between. But the way it is right now, it's just kind of awkward. Okay. I'm gonna jump up here. Then jump and dash. Oh no, it's not quite far enough. Ah, I thought the gap was exactly 1 dash width, but it's not. Hello, Steffo Spieler. Welcome. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Let's try this again. Ah! Your platforms are so tiny and slippery. And I don't have... Like, the thing is... I'm super slow going left and right. And it feels kind of like I also have, like, acceleration. So the controls are not that snappy, but your platforms are so small that it's really hard to get past that path in the outside area. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. We get one more try at it. Okay. Okay. Have to be super fast hitting the up button there. Oh, okay. We're outside. Is this the boss fight? Looks very cool. I like the houses and so on in the background. It's awesome. Oh no! I didn't realize that would... Oh, no escape. What? Why am I back here again? Oh no. Oh no. Am I not getting something? I felt like I was making progress so far, but then that dude showed up and I'm not sure anymore. Oh no. Oh no. This happened again. Why can that happen? That shouldn't be possible. And I pressed the wrong button again. Yeah. Wait, am I supposed... Oh yeah, I am supposed to be at level 2 there. I think you shouldn't be able to, like, go back levels, really. It just seems like a weird design decision. Why are you making me redo past levels again? Back to level 1. No! Not back to level 1. We're here again. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, oh no. I pressed jump, I swear. But my reaction time with my pinky is not that fast. And again, I'm playing on a German layout where the controls are kind of weird. Okay. Oh. Pressed the wrong button accidentally again. Okay. Let's try to get this. Okay, so up and here, and up, and up and there, and okay, we got it. Hello, Barris, welcome. Nice to have you here. Let's go in the other direction. Okay, no, you can't. Wait. Is there something there? That looks strange. Okay, but I don't think I can do anything here. Can I go underneath? Kinda looks like I can fit. Nope. Okay. No escape. Yeah. So I don't know what to do, honestly. Kinda lost. Like, do I just... Is this the end of the game? Do I just die and go back to level 1 and... Also, why does it say death with a question mark, right? I'm gonna die and go back to level 1. Maybe that's why you always go to the previous level, because you actually have to backtrack or something? I'm not sure. Unfortunately, Aquagis is also not here right now, so... Cannot ask. Level 1. Here we are again. No, but also if we go in that direction, it doesn't help us. You cannot escape, as it says in the end. Maybe that was the whole game already, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just missing something obvious. If anyone has any ideas, let me know in chat. We would still have 10 more minutes for this, but honestly I can't figure out what to do. You thought something would have changed on level 1. Yeah, I thought that too, but doesn't seem to be the case. even after getting to the no escape thing. This is still happening to me. That's so infuriating. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't seem like there's anything I can do to beat this game. Or maybe that was already the final level. Okay. Yeah, and I wouldn't know what to do here either. Like, what to do differently. Yeah, now I'm here again, and that's it. Trying to press some different buttons on the keyboard, but that also doesn't change anything. Yeah, I don't know. Can we get some F in the chat for Jan's hopes and dreams? Yes, please. I feel like I really need it. Yeah. So yeah, your game is really beautiful. It sounds great too. But my feedback would be, it's a little unclear whether this is the end of the game, and if it isn't, I can't figure out for the life of me what you have to do. Dash underneath him. I can try, but I die. So I dodge his very dangerous underneath. Yeah, I tried that, but it doesn't help. You cannot dodge it. There is literally no escape from it, I think. But yeah, as I said, very pretty, cool music. Oh, you can even do that. That's nice. Cool music, cool sounds, awesome graphics. Controls are fine, but maybe use the up arrow or some kind of alternate scheme where you can control it with WASD and some kind of additional button for the dash, so that I don't have to have this awkward position with my fingers and forget what dash is and what jump is. It happens to me all the time. Yeah. Other than that, kind of strange that you go back one level when you die. I would prefer it if that wasn't the case. And maybe you can do something about like sliding off of platforms too easily and sliding down stairs, and the blocks when you push them off of a ledge falling down after them and so on. Maybe like stop the player when the block is pushed or something like that. But yeah, those are the things that gameplay wise I would change, and then communication wise in terms of like this fella, I feel like you have to change something to make me understand if this is the end of the game, or if it's not, then make me understand how to beat it, because it's very unclear. No one in the chat seems to have any ideas. Should go to the next game. Doesn't seem like there's much more. Yeah, and I'm gonna do that. Alright. Is there like, okay, yeah. Quit. Okay. Thank you, Aquagis, for sending this. Very pretty game, as I said. Just a couple rough edges to figure out, but yeah, it's very cool nonetheless. All right, we have the next one, and this next one, gotta reduce this, will be number 4. Number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Objectively big. It's showtime. This is the Blue Katana 2, the Red Katana demo, which I'm quite excited for because I have played the first part, the Blue Katana. So this is going to be interesting. I'm curious about this.
I'm here now.
Hey, welcome. Glad to have you in the voice chat again.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm very tired and cold. It is 7 degrees Celsius outside.
Wait, what? You're outside? Are you outside?
No. I'm saying like it's cold and we live elevated, so It gets even colder inside, so I have to have a heater on. I got a jacket, socks, and blanket.
It's in the middle of the night for you or something, right?
Yeah, it's 3:54.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay, man.
Okay.
I've done this multiple times.
Okay,
I'm experienced at this point.
Forgotten. Experienced
Yeah, no, it isn't the blue katana.
late night
I
person.
just did that.
Huh?
It isn't the blue katana too.
Oh, it's not. You just put that in the title to. Why though?
To surprise you.
Oh, okay. I was surprised. I was saying like, "Wow, you already made a sequel." Hey, TF2 Scout, you've got kind of loud background noise, so perhaps you can change your Discord settings to. Yeah, if you're outside, probably don't join the voice chat. It's very loud. Or probably like mute yourself. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, well then, let's get into it. Never Forgotten. So it's a completely new game then. I should change the title in the in the YouTube description then. Because I just picked what title you picked.
It's not gonna be out for a while.
Okay. And apparently we have to wait a little bit again. Might be Windows 10 now, like doing some kind of security background checks or something. I don't know. Regardless, I clicked on it. We'll just have to wait a little bit. Okay, yeah, there it is. Alright, so it's the same people working on this again, I presume?
Yep.
Cool.
So he's making the beats.
Nice, I like his music, so that's great. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna mute Discord and turn on the stream.
Alrighty.
Or maybe not do that, I'm not sure.
Oh, what's that? Why is that showing up? Okay, so I can't seem to see my mouse on this.
Oh yeah, no, it's completely control it with like the keyboard or controller.
Oh.
UI. There's no mouse.
Oh, but this is a problem since I clicked away and now nothing is in focus.
Okay, I think you might have to hold F4, man.
Okay, there you got your first thing to figure out.
Alright, writing that down. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad to figure out your problems for you. Okay, Never Forgotten. Take 2. Alright, so we have options. Let's check them out real quickly. There's a master volume. It seems fine. Maybe let's make a little bit quieter. Input. Oh, input for game. Would you recommend gamepad? In that case, I can quickly plug in my gamepad. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna plug in my gamepad then. If that's better, then I shall do that. I just came back from vacation, so that's why my gamepad is still not plugged in. I had it with me.
Yeah, also just a recommendation for the volume. I'd probably have master volume at around half and music volume at around a quarter, because like I have to master a lot of things, so it's a little bit better. But yeah, music's very loud right now.
Is it on the stream?
What do you mean?
No, it's fine. Whatever. Can I? Oh, one more thing. In the UI of games, I usually like to use the D-pad of my controller, and that doesn't work. So would probably be a good idea to enable that. Okay, I can go back with B. All right, and then we can. Oops. Navigate. Yeah, let's play. Alright, cool. Brocus says it's so hot outside for me. Okay, well, different places in the world. Okay. Cool. Yeah, also no D-pad controls for this. I wish there were D-pad controls. Because, yeah, you can walk slowly, so I guess I'm just gonna use the stick. But I usually like to have D-pad controls in platformers like this. Anyway, Y, okay. Old Tutorialis. Hello, Bartholomew. I am glad to see you have embarked on your great journey. I am Tutorialis, the traveling mage assigned to you by your father. My purpose is to guide you through your journey. I'll try my very best. Continue on ahead, Bartholomew. I'll move at my own pace. Okay. So this is our guide character. This is our Navi. Link, listen! I can charge something. Oh, it's not like charge a thing, but like charge to gain speed. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. I can be a speedy boy. Old Tutorialis. I am pleased that you have made it this far. Also, Bartholomew, don't bother questioning my methods of traversal. Even if I care to explain it to you, it's far too complex for a simpleton such as you to understand. Hey, stop insulting me. More importantly, this here is a magic flag from which you can be revived. Yeah, okay, it's a checkpoint, I get it. However, you can only be revived for as many life fragments you possess. Think of these as your lives. Okay. So try not to die. Alright, okay. Interesting, you've got a life system. Oh, this is with the charge mechanic again, right?
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, alright, cool. Yeah, it's an interesting thing with this, like, going fast. It's pretty cool. Behold, this is my ultimate form. To be honest with you, Bartholomew, I just got tired of standing. Enough messing around. Commence forth, Bartholomew. Okay. Yep. Okay, nice. Oh, what's that up there? Can't reach it. But I can probably charge this rock. Yeah, nice. Cool. Let's go down. We can charge this rock. Ah, okay, got another life. So that's basically your collectibles, so that you don't have to, that you have more respawns. I wonder what happens exactly when you lose all your lives. It didn't really explain that, it just said it's like bad.
Oh, yeah, it'll just restart you at the beginning of the level with 3 lives.
Oh, I see, okay, then it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, no, this game is nowhere near as punishing as
the previous one. Or Blue Katana, yeah. I mean, the previous one that I played in this stream was also kind of punishing, with sending you back to the previous level. What a nice view. Wouldn't you agree, Bartholomew? Just take a moment to take it all in. Thanks, you. Okay, let's see. Hold on. There's this... Oh, that was just a cloud. Oh no, there is actually some land, so we're gonna go up there, huh? Okay. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's teleported. Ah, I think I was actually teleported up there. So let's try charging that guy. Okay, yeah, that works. So the charge lets you go further and demolish enemies. That's cool. Bartholomew, you can proceed forth here. Thanks, I was gonna do that. Okay. 2 paths lie ahead, each are quite treacherous. Choose what feel best, Bartholomew. We're going down, boys. Watch your step, Bartholomew. The floor is covered in spikes. I can see that. Oh, that's right, you already know the danger they pose after dying to them on several occasions. Did I? I don't feel like I died.
That's just this default dialogue.
Yeah. Maybe you should change that depending on whether you actually did. Nevertheless, be cautious, Bartholomew. Okay. Can I just make that gap? Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Oh no. It's not worth trying to charge when you're mid-air. Oh, it's also not
you kind of have to build up momentum.
Okay, alright. Yeah, it feels like I'm faster now than when I'm starting to charge, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I look forward to seeing how many failed attempts you will I mean, good luck, Bartholomew. Okay. So the old man is kind of mean.
He's not exactly rooting for you.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, this is a problem. I thought this was fixed. Okay, the problem is, alright, this might cause to be a much larger problem than I thought. Because I, like, lowered their speed a bunch. I have to rework their AI, because, the way that they move...
They're exactly on me.
yeah.
Jeez, okay.
They move a little bit too fast compared to the frame rate, so you're gonna have to try and... Oh, you got that guy. Alright, good. Just don't bother with that one at all.
Okay.
Right, so this is, of course, not supposed to be in the game.
Wait. I'm back here. No. I'm back here. Why? Oh no. Okay. Damn it. Wait, am I back to... Oh yeah, I'm back to this checkpoint now, which is actually not great because I'm just... Why does this teleporter get me back to the beginning of the level?
Because it kind of like we're actually going down a different path as well. You can actually reach the level from that area where you were, but you can also reach it from this area as well.
Oh no.
I don't know. Oh wait, there you go. Alright, that's good.
Is that frame rate dependent?
Yes, and that's why I need to rework it. Because the thing is why it seems obvious, right? Like, you just times it all the time. It's just the way his movement works is it's based on just X movement, although because I can't have him moving on the Y axis, of course. So,
sure.
It's like using a vector, and it's not very good.
Yeah, it seems like you're not taking delta time into consideration. You must find another way, Bartholomew. Oh wait, so this is... okay, let's try to get up there then. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't read it now. Trog Rita Alpo Cave. With this, I think you're using actually the same font that Dark Piece used with the trailer before, which is having an A and an O that look very similar. There's just a single pixel difference. So I always confuse the O and A, but weirdly enough, in your title, the A is very distinct from the O. So I don't know if you're using two different fonts, but if you are, then I would recommend using the title font for the rest as well, because it's much clearer to read that.
The problem with that font is the space between things is a little bit too much.
Are you using TextMesh Pro or something?
Oh no, okay, here's my strategy, because TextMesh Pro is kind of difficult. I have no idea how you even change fonts with that, or like find a font that you can use with that, but...
Oh, it's just, it supports TTF fonts, so you just have to make a font atlas. I recommend looking up some tutorials, because if you're using like sprites or something like that, then don't do that. Just use TextMesh Pro, it has features to change the kerning and all those things.
Alright, that's handy. But I just size up the font to the point where it's not a terrible resolution, and then I just scale it down. That's worked for me.
Right. It seems like the only way past is through this cave. Bartholomew, I will wait for you at the opposite entrance. Caves aren't exactly... I don't like them. That's all you need to know. Also, Bartholomew, you haven't happened to come across any unfamiliar faces, have you? Well, if you do, be cautious. The people of this land aren't the most friendly. I'd be disappointed to see you fall under a poor influence. Okay. Sure, old man. What have we got here? Oh yeah, that's the cave. Oh. Okay. Oh, I see. I have to be fast. Ouch. Okay, traps. For a moment I was unsure if those stalagmites at the bottom, these here, are actually dangerous. Because they look like they have pretty much the same color as the foreground layer, so I thought they were actually foreground elements. Okay, so... Damn it. Down to my last health. Be wary of drops. Okay, sure. That's a drop. Let's be wary of it. Damn it. Okay, you don't have to... You can just jump up here, you don't have to actually collect it.
I have no idea. It makes it a little easier, I suppose.
Yeah, but also it's clear that it's unintentional, so it's kind of worth changing. Okay, well, let's see. Cave entrance collapsed. Oh yeah, I opened the top path, so I have to be fast. Yeah, okay. Whoa, that's a lot of text, sorry. Isaac was injured from an arrow trap when looking around. His wound is rather terrible. Jeremy is examining it further. So there are like 3 people. Seems this place has been littered with traps, perhaps laid by the Great Kingdom to ward off nomads like us. Regardless of their purpose, we must tread lightly if we hope to make it out alive. The rest of the page has been obscured by stains. Okay. So let's try to be fast here. Am I already too slow? No, okay. Oh, damn it.
I mean, there's some speedrun stats here. If you just press the pressure plate, you can die to the spike and then run to the other side.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense actually. I keep forgetting that I have to press a button. I would prefer if it was just on a timer that it reset me.
Wait, what was that, sorry?
So, resetting the player when you die should be on a timer rather than requiring to press a button, in my opinion. Maybe you could still have a button pressed to skip the timer for like people who actually want to speedrun your game. But I keep forgetting that I have to press the button and then I'm like, oh, the game stopped. And then I'm just sitting there like an idiot.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Time trial ahead. Okay. So, oof. Oh boy. That's something. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Ah, this teleported me somewhere. Okay. So it said time trial ahead, and I'm not really sure why it said that. Is this still the time trial?
Oh, no. It was a time trial because you pressed a pressure plate and you had to kind of get through before the door closes.
Oh, I see, okay. That made me not want to explore, which meant that I was not looking at the... I knew there were some things to the side of the path, but it's probably not the best place to place like secrets if you're doing it in a room where you're very pressured because of time and it just says time trial, so I'm like yeah, okay, you gotta rush through this, have no time to look at other things, and suddenly I'm teleported out, and, you know, I think there were even some, like, diary pages or something that you could read. And then, of course, I didn't read it because I wanted to go fast. Come across several stone tablets. Written on them are hints. It seems that this cave was made to test warriors from the Great Kingdom. Some sort of series of trials. It's most likely hasn't served its purpose in ages. There's nothing but old corpses and fungi in this cave of traps. That being said, are these corpses of fallen warriors of the Great Kingdom? I'd hope so. Hard to come to terms with the reality of other poor souls getting trapped in this treacherous cave. I will head back to Jeremy and Isaac soon. I don't think it would be wise to keep going without them. Okay. 3 trials. Great Kingdom bestows its power onto you, Great Warrior. Okay. I'm not a Great Warrior, I'm just some dude in a red jumper.
It's kind of a word, but I'm gonna be rejoining him at some point. Originally, this is like made in like 1 day, so.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes. Or, like, there was only 1 level and whatnot, but I just kind of like stuck with it. So he has a very simple 16 by 16 style.
Hmm. So you want to change that, or
oh no,
are you sticking with it? Oh, it's those guys. Yeah.
Okay, just make a run for that, yes, and just keep doing that. Maybe you'll live. Okay, you got one of them. Okay, there's a chance. Just run completely charged, full speed to the right.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. Trial of Combat is
very fair combat.
Yes, I'm sure. But what's on that side?
I don't even think it'd be worth trying to get to it.
Yeah.
There's also a diary page you can read. But
oh yeah, I will read that while getting bastardized by those guys. Absolutely, yeah. That's gonna be easy. Nice read. Okay, let's get to the next one. Ooh, we've got a very fiery cave. Trial of Fire. I see. Aptly named. Jeremy was able to tend to Isaac's wound with what little supplies he had. Enough to get him back on his feet, at least. I've told them of the way through the cave, however, proceeding will be an issue with Isaac's condition. We will find a way regardless. We have to. The rest of the page has been obscured by stains. One thing is that I'm now a lot more invested in the story of Isaac and the boys. I don't know, like, I don't remember all the names right now, but I'm more invested in their story than in my own story. Because I have no purpose. I'm nobody. I'm here. I'm the dude in the red jumper. You know. I don't have a purpose in this world, and
yeah, the game
feel like
it
needs to have some kind of reason for me to want to go through it, story-wise. Right? Because I'm just a random dude. I have no meaning in this world.
Yeah, I just have to, like, the game won't just start with you, like, in level 1 with Bartholomew saying stuff. There is, like, going to be, like, a beginning story segment. I just haven't done that yet.
Okay. No, then it's fine. I'm curious what you will come up with. Okay, let's go a little further. Okay. Alright. Oh. Okay, that's just a constant barrage. What do I do? Just try to charge through and hope for the best? Okay. That's a little weird. I mean, they were coming in so fast that it felt like you couldn't really dodge them. Or, like, you couldn't consciously dodge them. Felt almost random. Trial of Wit. Okay. Like, not random, but, like, arbitrary, like, you get lucky or not. Okay, so you cannot charge through this rock. This is a little more puzzly, I guess. If Trial of Wit is to be believed. Oh. Do I just have to be fast, or do I go through here? Let's try to go through here first. It's a long way to get through that rock, but that's fine. We've been making our way through the cave for some time now. Now that we're close to the exit, Isaac's condition is looking grim. His wound has only worsened, his stitches have started to tear. Jeremy doesn't have the rest of the page, it's been torn off. Okay. Don't tear your diaries. Means that I don't know what's going on. Greetings again, traveler. I assume you've read some of these diary pages. I have yet to finish all of the entries. I read whatever I come across and piece together missing details. I hope they made it out safely. I am certainly curious as to why you are traveling these lands. Me too! It is quite obvious that you came from the Great Kingdom. Yet you are nothing like what I imagined. This text crawls on quite slowly. It's kind of like trying to read it is a little awkward because you have to speak very slowly. I would make it just a little bit faster, even if you want to convey that this character is talking slowly.
Oh, yeah.
I will continue to rest. You are free to stay here for as long as you like. Despite that being an undesirable choice. Alright, we're just gonna stay here then. Seems fine. No.
It's right in front of the fire too?
Hmm?
Right in front of the fire as well.
Yeah, I mean... could just stay there. And we don't have to go through here. So I'm guessing that you have to be fast again. Or something. Let's try to just go from here. I wonder why this is called the Trial of Wit. Oh, with that in mind, I kind of expected something that's more puzzly.
There's kind of a puzzle type section in a second. I'm not sure. I just wanted to call. I didn't really know what else to call it. So I guess I could call it time trial. It's the trial of time.
Yeah, maybe. Now I cannot reset the button. It would be great that if you touch the button again, it resets the timer. Oh, I see. Now it's getting a little more... For this section, I actually wish that there was variable jump height. Right now, I always jump the same height, and that sometimes gets me stuck on ceilings. And makes some jumps unnecessarily long. The cave exit is near. We see natural light ahead. Isaac was able to pull through. We'll get him some proper help when we are out of the cave. On the bright side, we'll have a great story to tell when we return. I miss the great trees and sprawling wildlife. It's only a few more hours of walking, thankfully.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Can you get soft block in that section? I don't think so, because there are always spikes. Hopefully we don't run into any more trouble. If you mess up,
you have to die.
This page seems to mark the end of the entries. Okay. Anything here? Oh! What's that noise? I went here and now there was some kind of noise.
The cave entrance would be opening. I wouldn't really expect you to jump over the portal there.
Okay.
So like there's a trigger like right on the portal.
I see. Oh, Bartholomew! I was beginning to doubt your survival, but I'm relieved that you made it out. Well, as you can see, it has started to really pour down. Be wary of the mud, though. It is quite slippery. Yeah, so this is one thing. The behavior of the text when I press A should be, it should stop the current scrolling text, like the text that is going letter by letter. It should skip that to the full text, and then when I press A on the full text, it should skip to the next message. Because then I can kind of have it at my own pace. If this is too slow for me, like if this, then I want to just finish the current line. That's what my pressing A is signifying at that moment, right?
Yeah, I just, I wasn't sure whether or not I should, but that seems something that I should do, I guess.
Yeah, that's the common behavior, so that's kind of expected from these kind of scrolling texts. UX-wise. Okay, so we have slippery mud here. Damn, it jumped right onto its head. Okay, anyway. Here's our friend again. ... Hate the rain. Utterly terrible weather. Alright. But you have an umbrella. Look, I'm out here doing weird kind of acrobatics without as much as an umbrella. Or rain jacket. Maybe it's not a red jumper, maybe it's a red rain jacket.
I mean, I'm doubtful that they would have that on at all times, but...
I'm just trying to... Whoa, what was that? I was gonna say I'm just trying to make... Yeah, see? That's what I meant. I'm just trying to make myself feel better about the rain. Oh, okay, you can jump through there. I see.
Ah, yeah, this is the end of the game. I was trying to finish a second level, but...
Ah, okay, that's fine.
Wasn't much time left.
Okay, yeah. It was fun. Cool, I liked it. Oh, nice, cool. Secrets. Yeah, there's already a lot. Oh, and I see there's this guy down there as well. That's cool.
There's no way to get back, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fine. There's already a lot in this, and I feel like you're probably going to make more, right?
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt.
Huh?
Without a doubt, yeah.
Yeah, so... then I hope that what I said during playing was helpful to you in continuing the development. And I hope that you have lots of success with this game and you will be able to finish it the way you want to.
Thank you.
Alright, so this one is done. Let's get into the next one. Manas was asking, is my website shown? No, your website has not been shown yet. I still have it open in a separate tab though. Cool, let's generate another number. We have number 3.
Alright, farewell.
Yeah.
Leaving now.
See you around next time or whenever. You're always welcome. Okay, next one is by Me Making Games, who sent me the Backdoor on Twitter. The Backdoor. We have another Unity game here, also available on itch.io. You can check out the link in the description if you want to try it yourself. But for now, let's just try it here. Alright. The Backdoor. First impression of this menu is that the text is hugging the edge of the screen too much. I would give it some more breathing space and just have it about where the T has its stem here. I would say that could be like the margin for the edge of the title as well as the edge of these buttons. It's fine that the button sprites themselves touch the edge of the screen, but I think the text should start about like here. Okay, and we have some environment. Instantly gives me a little bit of a Portal feel, simply because it has this kind of sci-fi door and a red big button. Just looks kind of like a portal. Maybe that was your intent. In that case, well done in evoking that feeling. Me Making Game says, I forgot to put that in the game, but press E to pick up cubes. Okay, sure. Thank you. Okay, here we are. So we can run around. We can kind of push these cubes, but we can apparently also pick them up like that. So that's also kind of like Portal. Let's see where this is going. Use Q to start editing the button's code and press X to stop editing code. Oh. Q? Oh wait, no, this is like for the button. Wait, okay, so Q. Oh. Oh, now we have a programming game. Okay, open door. What is this? Open door 2 maybe? Ah, okay. Yeah, it is door 2, so let's... Oh, yeah, it opens. And this door is closed now because this says closed door 1 when released. Okay. Use the open hatch command to open hatches and close hatch command to close them. Is there never any sound in this, by the way? Because if so, I would kind of like to turn on some music to have a little more entertainment for the background. Use the open hatch command. Okay, so let's figure this out. Open hatch, you say. Okay. Then let's just change hatch. Okay. Wait, what is the hatch? Open hatch to open hatches. Oh, that gives us a button. I see. But now the problem is that this just opens the hatch, so we have to change the button again to open door 1. Maybe it would be nice to kind of show the hatch. I don't know, like when I come in here or something, show it here in front of me. It doesn't have to be all that high up in the ceiling, right? It could just be here in front of me so that I see, oh, it's a hatch. Just a thought. Okay, there's no sound in the demo. Yep. Cool. Yeah, that's obviously something to add for later. Sure. Oh, I see. But I mean, I could just do... Couldn't I just do this? Yeah. It feels like I could... Your intention was to increase the timer or something like that, so that I have time to run through the door or something. But you can easily just... I feel like you have to limit me in some way, because I can easily just cheese this by just saying, yeah, okay, when I release, just open the door. I don't know if that's the intended behavior, but it doesn't seem so. Gray code is not working, you should fix that. Okay. Sure. I don't know what the gray code is intended to do, but sure. And again, I can kind of... Oh wait, does this do the same thing on button released and button pressed? It looks like it's the same. Oh wait, is my... Wait, this button doesn't work. Did my game crash? What happened? Is it still running? It is. I don't know. Something's weird because I can't seem to be able to leave this menu. The gray code is supposed to be not editable. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, sorry, but I can't seem to edit this, and I can't seem to leave. This doesn't work either. I can't hit retry or anything. or main menu or exit. Damn. I don't know why, but it seems like nothing is working anymore. Also, when you exit the pause menu, you hide the mouse even if I'm in this editing menu. Yeah, you would say it crashed, but it didn't. I can still open the pause menu and then I can also move my mouse, but then I cannot hit anything. But it seems soft locked. So I don't think it's working right. But I can't tell you what it is or why this is happening. It just doesn't seem to be working correctly. So yeah, I'm sorry, but I think I can't move on here. Ah, that's a shame. Until then, I did enjoy it. And I think the concept of having these editable objects that you can just change the behavior of is pretty cool. I'm thinking if maybe you could edit more objects, like maybe you could edit the behavior of the cubes. And I realize the cubes have very simple behavior right now. They just always fall down with gravity and then they collide with things, but maybe you could edit their behavior too, so that they don't have gravity or something like that, or that they are not movable or something, or that something happens when you grab them. I don't know, I just think there could be even more editable stuff. Obviously you always have to limit it, because otherwise you can cheese it very easily, as we've seen with that one puzzle where I could edit the gray text, even if that was not intentional. But I think it would be very interesting if more stuff in the world was editable, rather than just the buttons. And maybe you can unlock these things bit by bit. So in the beginning you can only edit buttons, because simplicity is key to make me understand the game world. And get into it with a sort of like playable tutorial, but I feel like as the game goes on, having more and more objects that you can get into the code of and change would make it even more interesting and would make for some quite deep puzzling. So yeah, that's maybe worth a consideration. Other than that, as this is just a prototype, I won't mention too much regarding graphics and so on. I think they're functional, which is what matters for a prototype, and the colors are okay. Obviously, it could look a lot better if you had like proper materials on the surfaces and so on, but that's for later. I think it's a good idea to first focus on the gameplay. Yeah, then one thing I noticed that regardless of the game working, like for me it didn't work in the end, but regardless of that, when you enter the pause menu and you exit the pause menu again and you're still in the code editing process of one of these buttons, it still removes your mouse. But you need your mouse. So this is another kind of tricky thing maybe that you should fix. So yeah, other than that, I think it's just something to think about. If you want the Portal associations or the Portal vibe, or people saying, oh, this is just like Portal, or this is just copying Portal. Because if you don't want that, you should change how you visually represent these things, because of a lot of the things, they just kind of seem to be one-to-one copies of what things look like in Portal, even if it obviously doesn't look as polished as Portal, but you know, just the general like shape of objects and color of the objects and so on is very similar, which is good in some ways, because for someone who played Portal, I can instantly tell what this is gonna do. But in some other ways, it's also potentially a hindrance in the future, where people say like, oh, it's just some kind of Portal knockoff. Whereas I feel like your game actually has something very unique about it, and that is that you have these editable objects. So I feel like you could probably, in the future, work on your style more and differentiate it from Portal more, or really lean into it and say like, yeah, I want this recognizability from Portal. and I'm just gonna put my own spin on it. But yeah, that's just something for you to be aware of and decide in the future. Okay, I'm not gonna start it again, I think, but I hope that my feedback helped you out, and I hope that you get your little bug there fixed so that doesn't happen in the future. Okay, regardless, I think it's worth continuing. Yeah, can be quite the interesting game in the end, I think. So yeah, let's. You're welcome. No problem. That's what I'm here for. Okay. But we actually only have 4 left, so let's change this to 4. I don't know why it was still at 6. Oh, is it just giving me 3? Okay. In that case, number 3 by RockySop, who sent me a game called Social Situations on Discord. And I think RockySop also wanted me to quickly mention that RockySop is planning a game jam, the RockySop game jam, which you can find on itch.io. And I think it doesn't have many participants yet, or yeah, only 1, and it's supposed to start in 6 days. So if you are looking for a game jam that could be interesting, maybe check out the RockySop game jam. It has some special rules, and I think you need to join a Discord for it. But if you're into that, well, give this a look maybe, and give RockySop some love here. Okay, but let's get into the actual content here. That is Social Situations. Little game. I only looked at the itch page quickly. I think I also. I got some kind of DM on Discord, but it's not related to the stream, so I'll look at it later. Okay. Anyway, let's quickly turn off the stream music because this might have audio. And sure, we'll give this a look. Oh. For some reason, Windows is warning me about viruses, but Windows is super ticklish with that. It's probably nothing. But I do think I might have to restart this. Let's try it again. Come on, I already gave you my okay. Hey Naradoxy, welcome. Good to see you here. I'm trying to start this game by RockySop called Social Situations, but I have not yet been able to, which is a shame, because I do really want to play it. Come on, Windows, what are you doing? Why are you not letting me open this? Yeah, I'm sorry, RockySop. This is not your fault. This is Windows' fault. For some reason, it doesn't let me open your game specifically. Other games I could open, and they were no more popular than this one. So I don't know why with this one specifically it gives me trouble. Oh, now we go. Okay. Well, here we go. That was weird. Oh wow, you have some very strange clicky music. What are those? Seems like you're playing some of the percussion notes way too often. Okay, anyway. Social Situations. I don't know what this is about. It says have fun, so let's have fun. Hello, what is your name? Making friends. Hello, it's Carl. What about you? Go away. What? Carl. I don't know what my objective is. Okay, but it says making friends, so maybe we're supposed to make friends. Hello, it's Carl. What about you? You didn't even answer my question. What is your favorite type of music? I like the sound of you stopping talking. One thing about your UI, your text is going a little bit too close to the edges, and you can change that with just changing the margins of the text a little bit so that it doesn't go into this bevel. I love pop. What about you? Pardon me? Pop? Okay, I guess we're Carl and we love pop. Do you have any pets? You didn't tell me your favorite genre. I'm starting to hate this guy. Never answers my questions. I hate animals. What? No. No, but I've always wanted a dog. That's not quite true, but I'm just gonna go with it. Want to hang out sometime? I would love to. Yes. Seriously? No way, I guess. I would love to. Sure. Haha. Naradoxy says, could I send you my game through Discord DMs? It's not done, so can I make it private? Yeah, the stream is already going. I would say it's better to wait for the next stream. Looks like you missed the point of the game. You want to make the person feel bad, not good. What? I didn't know about that. You should probably tell me the point of the game in the beginning. Because you haven't even told me. So, of course I missed the point of the game. Like, I think a quick message in the beginning would do a lot to make me get it. Okay, but we're trying to piss people off. It's kind of like don't get the job in a way, I guess. So, alright. Does it matter? What kind of music do you like? I like the sound of you stopping talking. Do you own any animals? Oh, you have more answers here. These are different than last time. No, animals suck! Oh, now he's liking me less. Oh, I see. It's like his meter of liking me goes down. Oh, I thought this was the person, but this is just kind of a I like you or I don't like you meter. Maybe if this is more of a meter, it would be a good idea to kind of show how far it can go up. Have kind of some sort of indicator here at the top. What a hangout. No, I hate you. Okay. We made him mad. First date. Oh, so it's the end of the... No, it's not quite the end of the stream yet, but like the stream is already going and at some point it's gonna finish, right? And I always announce these streams before, so it would be great if you could just... I mean, you can still submit it for next stream, I guess. But the stream's not ending yet, but it's... You know, if people keep sending me stuff, then the stream is never gonna end and I'm gonna sit here after 5 hours still and be kinda like, oh, when does it end? I don't want that to happen, so I hope you understand that I don't accept new submissions anymore during the streams. What food do you want to order? I think I'll order the steak. Nothing, I'm not hungry. Steak. Nothing, I'm not hungry. What's your family like? They're amazing, I have an adorable little brother. Pardon me? Nice. Does it matter? What is your job? Paperwork. I work as a lifeguard. I don't have job. Shouldn't be I don't have a job. I get money from my parents. Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea. Want to go out again? Of course not. Okay. Hiring. So this is now really like Don't Get the Job. So we made a game in the past, if you didn't know, called Don't Get the Job. Made that with the Glitchion team. for the last Wowie Jam, and it's basically you're trying to fail a job interview. So this is kind of like that. I hated every page. What do you think of my resume? Oh no, but it's the other way around. I am the HR person. So I'm trying to piss off this person trying to get the job. Okay, so I hated every page, of course. Did you see the section on my abilities? Yes, I wish I hadn't. What did you think of page 12? I am so much better than you. Can I work here? Not a shot. Interview. What was your thought process? So I'm getting interviewed by this person. I just wanted to help people. Does it matter? Why did you decide to do that? I don't remember or care. What is the best thing you've done? Feed a duck? Probably feeding my cat rice. Probably saving a child from drowning. I didn't catch that. Thank you for your time. No. Didn't get this person all the way mad. Public speaking. You are presenting your new game. How would you describe it? An action-packed dungeon crawl, doesn't matter, run through a maze. I don't remember. What is the game about? Jump and move kind of game. Use the arrow keys to defeat enemies and the final boss. I'm just gonna say nothing. How much money will the game cost? A few dollars, I don't remember. Around $1,000. When will the game come out? No. I like the no answers. Looks like you missed what? You want the... what? But I made almost everyone feel bad. And they always had like at least a middle kind of score. Okay. I mean, I felt like throughout most of the game it was kind of obvious which answer to pick if you actually know what you're trying to get. Wait, I said quit and all it did is put the thing in the background and load the... Okay, I'm just gonna Alt F4. Oh, I think it opened it like 3 billion times and that's why the music was so weird. Oh, that was... okay, that was because I clicked on it so many times because my damn Windows didn't load it properly. I'm sorry about that. Sorry for the terrible music. That was on. That was my mistake, not RockySop's mistake. Yeah. So feedback. I feel like the answers were often quite obvious, which is kind of fine in the beginning. Later on, I felt like they were getting less obvious, which is probably also why I felt why I failed the public speaking one. I wish the reactions that you're getting, like the vocalizations, and maybe also facial expressions, were like for each one that you get. Like I wish the reactions were a bit more pronounced, and maybe there would be like custom writing reactions. Like if you haven't seen it yet, I would recommend checking out a game that I made with the Glitchion team called Don't Get the Job, which is kind of similar because you are trying to piss off the person you're talking to. And we made sure that for every answer that you give, you get a reaction from the person you're talking to. That is then also like giving you some writing, so it feels more like a conversation and it feels more like you're having an impact on what is going on in your dialogue. And then maybe if you can afford it, you have time to do it, it would be cooler to have some unique characters that you're talking to for the different situations. and characters who like and dislike different things. Again, I would recommend to check out Don't Get the Job. I'm not trying to advertise ourselves here. I just think that it's a very similar game, and that we probably handled this just a little more interestingly, where you get reactions from the individual people, and the answers are less obvious because the people you're talking to have very different characters from one another. And because of that, you kind of have to read the person and react to what they're saying in ways to piss them specifically off, and not just to piss off some kind of generic person. So maybe that would have made this better as well. And would also make for some answers where it's a little more... Yeah, it's a little harder to figure out what is the worst answer here, or what is the answer that they're going to like, and what's the answer that they're going to dislike. Because right now it felt like, okay, yeah, there's an insult, so I'm always going to use the insult. Or I'm always going to just use the no, or something like that. Don't Get the Job was pretty fun. You had to understand that person to get what you say. Exactly. That's my point. You have to kind of read the people, and then it's really like a social situation. Because you have an actual person rather than some kind of abstract avatar that you're talking to. Yeah. Other than that, I think it's a really fun idea, because so this idea that you're having with this game has a lot of appeal. That's what Jonas Tyrola always says, that you should come up with game ideas that have a lot of appeal and that have a cool kind of fantasy to them, so that you kind of pull people in and say like, oh, in this game you can try out something that you never are able to try out in real life, but that it still has this kind of relation to real life. So it has a relatableness, but it's in a way that doing this in real life would have like a lot of risk attached to it, or you wouldn't do it, or something, or it's something that you would always want to have tried out, but for some reason you can't. And this is the case in this, because in a normal social situation, you would never go around and just throw insults at people. But it can be kind of, I don't know, it can be kind of fun to do it, or at least it can have like some kind of fantasy attached to it, especially if you don't hurt anyone's actual feelings, and it's, you know, it's just a game character and so on. And in that sense, I think there's a lot of potential in making games like this that have you just completely misbehave. Because I think, secretly or not secretly, people are kind of curious about what happens and kind of want to try it, but they wouldn't try it in real life because of all the social stuff associated with that, and you don't want to have a bad social status, and you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings as well. But in a game context, you can just do that. So I think there's a lot of potential here. And it was cool that in your game, unlike in Don't Get the Job, you have a lot of different social situations. So I like that as well, that you're going for different kind of things. I also like that the answers that I can give are not the same every run through, which made it nicer to start it again the second time after I understood how to play. And I would say that one thing that you should definitely do is tell me in the beginning. So in Don't Get the Job, we had a little panel coming up, kind of letting you in on what the situation is that you're getting into, and letting you know that you should try not to get the job. And we're also telling you right in the title of the game, it says don't get the job. So it's obviously the case that you shouldn't get the job in this game, so you should try to piss them off, right? But in your case, as you just called it, social situation, and the title just says have fun, it doesn't tell me anything about like try to get people angry or try to hurt people's feelings, try to make people feel as bad as possible, something like that. And you also give me no reason to make people feel as bad as possible. I don't try that. And then you say like, oh, you didn't get the game, No, of course I didn't get the game, because you didn't tell me. So that's one thing that I would definitely change if you are going to work on this further in the future. But yeah, thank you again for sending this in. Everyone, again, if you want to join a game jam anytime soon, why not check out RockySop game jam on itch.io. You can just search that on itch.io. I think you will probably find it. It's in like 7 days, I think. And I'm sure that RockySop would be quite happy for having more participants. All right, that's that. We have 3 more entries, so let's get those. Number 2. Number 2 is an empty folder. Why is that? That is because we are looking at a website and I've already loaded it in a tab here. So this is a little portfolio website by Manas, who sent me this on Discord. Alright, and we have the starting page here with a little anime avatar. I'm not sure if on a portfolio site you would typically want to have like an anime character representing you. I mean, you are a real person, right? If you don't want to show your face, that's fine, but specifically having like an anime boy, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Because that immediately makes me take you less serious in the context of a portfolio. It's fine to have that like in chat rooms and so on, I don't care. That's totally fine. But like this, it makes me take it a little less seriously, so I would put something else that can make me take you more seriously, even if it's just the default blank avatar or something like that. I feel like that would make it seem more like you're... I don't know, it would make you seem a little more professional, even though you say you're a hobbyist, that's fine. But I feel like on a portfolio page, having an anime avatar is a little bit of a weird first impression and not the best move in my opinion. And then you say I am Manas, a hobbyist. The way you spell this is a Y instead of this I, and then an I instead of this E. Just go through some kind of spell check program to like work out these problems here. And it's a little strange. I don't know how I feel about the title text. So the title case here you have I am Manas, a hobbyist developer. When you capitalize every single word like that, it either reads like you're trying to show this as like a title of a novel or something like that, which you're not, or it reads a bit like you're a robot. You're saying I am Manas, a hobbyist developer, feed me oil. Like it's so I would probably just use regular case where every word is kind of like Manas is capitalized and I is capitalized and the rest is just lowercase. All right, and yeah, so that's the first impression. I like that you have this blurry background. It looks kind of stylish. I like that. And we can click dive in, and that gets you down to these projects, which we're going to look at in a second. I wonder why it only gets me down halfway. I feel like if it just did this, it would give me a nicer overall look here. And you still have you can still scroll up, right? Maybe put a button here at the bottom for like go back up. But I don't know, you wouldn't really want to go back up anyway because there's nothing to do here. So I would say dive in should get me all the way to the button. Alright. And then we have... That's something. You made a Glitchion website, and I'm going to take a look at that in a second. So Glitchion is a, like for anyone who doesn't know, Glitchion is a game that I've been working on for over a year now with 2 friends, River and Barnacle. And if you want to check it out, there's a link in the description, pretty far up. And Manas actually made a fan website for this, so I'm going to check that out as well. And then we have Discord, GitHub, GitLab, itch.io, Twitter, YouTube. I think rather than having one long text string, it would be nicer to look at, to have like logos. Usually people have small logos here for these kind of things, and I think all of those have logos. So that would be a little nicer, I guess. Let's see if those links work. Yeah, they do. Discord sure does work. Okay. GitHub. Let's do GitHub. Alrighty. Yep, that all seems to work out. I have a YouTube channel as well. I don't know, you have a YouTube channel, but then you have no videos, so I don't know if that link makes any sense. Unless you're planning to upload videos soon, but right now it doesn't make a lot of sense, I think. Okay, and then we have these cards. Oh, I can't actually click them. Do they not work? Oh, okay, so you can only click the title. That was not clear to me. I think it would be better if you made the whole card clickable. I think that would just make more sense. Because why else would I hover over them like that? Other than just changing the background a little bit. By the way, I think it's stylish in general. You have a nice minimalist design. I like the drop shadow on these cards and so on. It all feels very stylish. So that's cool. Glitchion, a game website, relate time and locate, time map, cool. Some kind of Python project and gets us to the GitHub page. I don't have Python installed right now, so I don't think I can try it out. That's your Wowie Game Jam game. I played that in the previous stream, I think. And then we have Warm Rice. Oh, and here the link on the title actually doesn't work. So maybe that's intentional, but if it's not, you should probably try to fix that. Fix that link. Awesome WM config upcoming. Oh, it's just upcoming, so maybe that still doesn't lead anywhere. Okay. Okay, well, I think this works. I had some feedback, and I think if you implement that, it's a pretty nice minimalist website. Okay, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, nice. You have the background that I also use as my desktop background, and that we also use as the itch.io background. I would probably put the second sentence in this in a second line, just because this is kind of a very long line and it feels kind of like, oh, where did I leave off? It stretches too far, and I think 2 lines would look nicer because it's going that far out of the side. Also, let's check this out. Look at that, it's nicely responsive. That's cool. And we got it. Discord, itch.io. I think again it would be a little. Oh, that's cool. Would be a little nicer if those were icons or also icons in addition to the text. Because people generally know what these icons mean, but you can also have icons in addition to the text. I think some images going along with these. I mean, this looks better than on your website here, because here they are all in this one thing, and here they are separated into buttons. So this already looks better. But I think it could be even better if there were icons. Okay. Also, for some reason, these give me the, like, this kind of finger mouse, and this one gives me the text cursor, yet when I click on it, it does something. It doesn't seem like it should do anything when I click on it, because of the cursor. Of course it should do something, don't get me wrong, but I think it should just give you this pointy finger. And I don't know why it doesn't, but it doesn't. And here again, I feel like when you click on this, it should just scroll you all the way to the bottom. I don't know if that's intentional that it doesn't do that, but yeah, it should in my opinion. Yeah, alright. Looks pretty nice. I like it. It's minimalist again. There's not a lot. I would kind of expect that when I click a down arrow, to see a little more than just credits. To see maybe like more info about the game, some kind of text or something like that, another section, something. Because right now it's like, oh, there's more info. Okay, let's see what Glitchion is about. And then it just goes to our credits. Maybe on top here you could also have the trailer. We have a trailer video on YouTube, and you could just embed that as well. But really, I think when I go down here, I expect more information rather than just credits. And then I think here again, it would be nicer if you could just click the avatars or click the cards directly, just any place in the cards, and that would take you to the links rather than just the names, because that's quite easy to miss. And then we have website made by Manas, and that just leads us to your website. That's fine, that's cool. Alright, yeah, thank you for making this fan page. I am certainly humbled that someone would make a fan page for us, for our little game. That's very cool, so thank you very much. And thanks for sending in your websites. I hope that my feedback helped you improve them in the future. And we're going to go to the next one in just a second. Let's move Manas into the done folder, and we have 2 more that we want to look into. So we're just gonna generate some high number, and then we're gonna generate a number 2. Okay. Number 2 is Solar Sector's new game called Mecha Genesis. And I think it's called like Mecha Genesis Tactics. So we're going to play a little tactics game. Solar Sector sent something in for the first one of these feedback streams, I think. And yeah, I remember that, and that was some kind of cool tactics game set in space. So I already liked that. Had some very cool pixel art as well, so I'm looking forward to this one. And let's turn off the stream music again, because I am suspecting there will be some audio from this. So we're gonna check that out. Mecha Genesis. If you want to try it out yourself, the link as always is in the description. It's available on itch.io. And we're gonna wait a little bit. I'm not gonna make the same mistake of clicking on it a bunch of times and then having a bunch of music overlaps. So yeah. Look at Task Manager. Did it open? Yeah, okay, it did. Might just take a little bit. I don't know, my Windows seems to be like hyperactive when it comes to blocking things. But I'll just give it a little bit of time. I think that's fine. Oh, something's happening. Alright, there we go. Is there a full screen mode? Yeah, okay. Again, I think most people prefer having full screen as a default. I don't know why some people say like, oh, let's make window the default. That seems kind of old school. Yeah. Might just be my preference, but I think it's most people who just want to launch games in full screen. It just makes you feel more professional, in my opinion. Okay, so we have start settings about give feedback. Oh, cool. So we have a feedback form here. But I think it'll be fine if I just give you feedback directly in the stream here, right? You'll be able to watch this anyway and get whatever you want to get from it. I'm gonna click on About quickly. It's a Game Dev Underground Game Jam submission. Okay, cool. So this is a Game Jam game by Zizaco and music by Austin Kinney. Nice. I like the music so far. And I like this graphic here already. That's very cool. It's again your cool hand-drawn pixel art conversion style, which just makes for some very striking images. And yeah, let's see what the settings are. Right, I already checked that out. It seems fine. Okay, let's get into it. Mecha pilot, where we can move and then we can attack. We can select a unit and move. Click and turn after moving. Okay, and help. Press escape to deselect your unit. Okay. So I'm clicking. Nice, I get a little portrait of our character here. That's cool. Alright, let's move forward. And then we can attack. So you have a moving phase and then an attacking phase. I appreciate that the first setup is set up in a way that I can do this combination in my first turn. That's a good thing. Attack damage is 1, push enemies 2 tiles, yeah, okay. And in the corner then you deal extra damage if you push them in against walls, I guess. Okay, cool. And these enemies are just barrels. So I would say this is just a tutorial level, so let's just try to get it as quickly as possible. Why can I not... Oh, okay. I accidentally deselected my unit here. Okay, now I also hurt this other barrel. Let's move into the wall and it explodes. Okay, nice. And then we have that over there. We're just gonna end that. Bit long for a tutorial. I feel like this is not really necessary because you can already push the first one into the second barrel. So it's not really necessary to have this set up again, and it's kind of boring at this point because these enemies are not doing anything. So the actual tactics here are very limited. So I think you could have skipped those two for the first level. Okay, now we have an actual enemy. You can switch the action of the selected unit via the keyboard. I can switch the action of the selected unit. You mean I can change this one? Oh no, that's not a unit, that's an enemy. Okay, so... Right, okay, yeah. You can also have hotkeys is what you're saying, right? Okay. Yeah, you don't always have to click on this. I feel like it could just select one of my units automatically at the start of a turn. Because when you have nothing selected, then you can't do anything, and I don't know, it feels like that's not necessary. I think I might have already made a mistake here. Oh, it's evading me, okay, interesting. Yeah, see, I just ended my turn accidentally because my player was not selected, and I thought like, oh, I can only end my turn. Okay, enemy turn. Player turn. Always have to click on my player. Should not forget that. Okay. That was still very easy. The enemy didn't really do much. Let's see what happens in the next one. Oh, now they're shooting me. Okay. So we should do it with this character so that we can push this one into the wall. And then this character, I'm gonna just go one step further. Oh, I guess I could have hit that enemy. I messed it up. But now this enemy didn't attack me, so it's weird. It's not quite clear when enemies are going to attack me and when they're not. Maybe that should be highlighted during my turn to predict what's gonna happen more. Oh, also, I just realized they have different faces depending on which unit I click on. That's cool. Okay, let's finish this. Alright. So we have one more setup. It's a bigger enemy here with more health. We have the same units. Okay, let's just wait for the enemies to make their move here. So we can hopefully get a little closer. Okay, yeah, that was terrain in the way. Okay, I couldn't hurt this enemy yet, so let's just see here. Okay. Ah, damn it. I always... Oh, that shot through a wall. Oh, did it? No, wait. I didn't get hurt. It looked like it shot through the mountain here. Apparently it did not. Okay, that was a good move. But now I'm also vulnerable here. And I don't think I can really avoid getting hit now. It is what it is. I took that risk. Oh, that's interesting. The enemy shot the other enemy. That's cool. I feel like it would be nice if I could foresee that a little more, foresee what the enemies are going to do. Also, for some reason, I cannot move now. I don't know why. Oh, I cannot end my turn either. Huh. Why is that? I cannot do anything. Oh no, did the game break? Can I restart in some way? Oh, I seem to be self-blocked. Ah, that's such a shame. I was really getting into this, damn it. I'm sorry, it seems to be that I'm self-blocked. That's unfortunate. I wish I could keep playing because I was liking it so far. But yeah, I can't interact as you can see. I'm trying to click things. There's also no way to restart a level, unfortunately, so maybe you should implement that. But you should also probably take a look at what's causing this soft block. I don't know, maybe you can analyze what happened in the stream to figure out why this happened. But yeah, now there's unfortunately no way for me to continue. And I don't think that I want to go back and play everything again because it was kind of slow. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't think I can finish this. And there's nothing for me to do here now. I hope that what I said so far helped you anyway. But that's gonna have to be it then. Yeah, that's a shame. But yeah, if you want to try it yourself and give our friends here some feedback, please go to the link in the description. They also have a feedback form, so that's nice. Yeah, I unfortunately couldn't finish it. Maybe you can. Okay, and we have one more. Ooh, let's use the random number generator. Oh, who would have thought? It's number 1 out of 1. And that's a website made by DinoJake, who made a website for their Discord bot. And it says configure moderation, economy, and much more with DinoGod. So DinoGod is the Discord bot that they're advertising with this website. And wishy look at that, we have a little glitchy on feature here. That's funny. Not really sponsored, just always had it as an ad here. Okay, well, thank you. Though it is kind of an old version of our game. If you're gonna have this, I would appreciate it if you would change it to the new version, the demo. Anyway, let's take a look at the actual website here. So we have a big title, build the best Discord server. But it doesn't actually tell us that it's a bot. I only learned this here. Maybe that's fine. What I immediately notice is that I can't scroll, but it looks like I could scroll down here to a further section. Hold on, let me turn on some music because it's gonna be for the rest of the stream. Okay, so I can see here there's a white section at the bottom, but there's actually nothing in that section. Only some info from Google Sites. So maybe get rid of that if you can, because it looks like, oh, I can scroll down further and then there's another section that is white, but you cannot actually scroll. So that's a little weird. This seems like an unnecessary element here that you could just probably remove if possible. I don't know if that's possible with this like Google Sites thing, or if it's mandatory to have that there. But do you really have to have it that big? If you have to have it, then does it have to cover the whole screen? Or maybe you could just extend this gray area so that you can actually scroll, and then this white place is just hidden behind, you know, scrolling. That would already make this page look nicer in a first impression. Then the second thing is, you have some background image here. I mean, it's kind of nice that you're using like the Discord gray and so on. It's already on topic with that, but what is this image? Yeah, I can't tell. And I feel like that's wasted potential if you can't tell what the image is supposed to be. Maybe you could have some kind of logo for the bot, or you could have the bot's avatar in the background here or something. Or just anything related to Discord, I don't know. Just this doesn't tell me anything. This image here in the background, I don't even know what it is. And that's not great. I would appreciate if there was something that was more related to the topic of this website. Or the bot or something like that. Okay, so make the best Discord server with this bot. You already say build the best Discord server. So you're kind of already repeating yourself. Instead of giving me more information, other than saying that it's a bot, down here you just repeat the same thing that you have on top. So maybe use this text portion to explain a little more what the bot can do, or why I should use this bot over other bots or something like that. Okay. And then the first thing, before you tell me anything about what the bot actually does and so on, is buy premium. And that's a bad idea, I think, because you first have to get me interested in getting this bot before you get me into buying this premium package that you have. Because otherwise I'm just like, oh, this guy just wants my money, I'm gonna go away. And then I close the website. But I want to look at this in more detail, so I'm not going to close the website. But I would have already closed the website because this is first. You should put this further down at the bottom, after you already convinced me to get it. We can add it to Discord here. We can support your server, which I don't know what it takes us to, but let's just check that out. Oh, okay, that just takes me to your Discord server. Okay. Yeah. Alright, and then add to Discord. What's that? Okay, that opens Discord again. Alright, authorize this thing. Yeah, sure. That makes sense. Those things work. That's fine. But let's find out some more. So we have moderation features in this Discord bot. Ah, yeah, see, this looks much nicer. Here you don't have this white space at the bottom. That's much better. I would have that at the front page as well. Alright, so moderation commands. Oh, this looks like some kind of documentation page. Oh, I don't know why this is dark gray. It's really hard to read. So these are all the commands that you can use, I see. Maybe it would be nice to have some images to go along with the commands to show me what it looks like when I use this command. especially for things like the poll. Like, what does the poll look like? Yeah, especially for this one, I think. Also, the DG say could have some kind of screenshot associated with it so that I can tell, oh, and it will look like that, and I can imagine it more easily that way. Warn, yeah, you could also have a picture for that, and then it can say, only say this in a ticket channel. We'll delete the channel. What is a ticket channel? Okay. I don't know what that is, a ticket channel. Never heard of that concept before. Maybe other people know it, but if it's not a very common concept, it might be good to explain it. And we'll just delete the channel. Okay, you gotta be careful with that. Alright, cool. Alright, so this list is the same. Fun, what does that mean? Also, I'm not so hot about this type that you have here, like the serif font. Doesn't quite fit with the idea of a Discord bot, in my opinion. It looks more like a newspaper font. So I would maybe use something sans serif, something a little more modern for these titles. DG, hello. Say hello to the bot. Talk about Dino work. What is Dino work? What is this? Job? Asks what the job is. Okay. Oh, what's this, by the way? Huh, there's some... Oh. Wait. I just... What? Oh, okay, so that just gets me to that point of the documentation. Yeah, I feel like it would also be nice to have some pictures with these to kind of showcase what will this look like, because you're still trying to convince me to get this bot, so you want to visualize it for me as well as possible, create an image in my head so that I can see like, okay, yeah, this looks kind of neat. Okay, I'm gonna add this bot and see what it can do. And then DG tweet won't make a real Twitter tweet, but just a fun command to mess around. I don't know why that exists then. And what will it look like? See, again, I would like to just be able to see this in a screenshot or something. DG rank up. Totally ranks you up to staff. Not really. What do you mean by that? This is just confusing. I think you shouldn't be confusing people who want to know what your bot does. And this is kind of confusing. What do you mean by not really? This, I don't understand this. Info tells info about this bot. That's interesting. You have an opening bracket here, which you don't use. Well, you don't always have. You should be more consistent with your brackets. Sometimes you have these brackets, sometimes you don't have the brackets, and sometimes you only have the opening bracket. And here you actually have 1, 2 little brackets with the not really here. So get more consistent. I would just remove the brackets altogether. Like this looks better. I can already tell that this is the smaller message, so why do you have the brackets? Makes no sense. Tells info about this bot, shows the status of the bot, sure. Bye to you. No prefix. Okay. So it will always chime in and say bye if someone says bye in my server. What if I don't want that? DG AFK on. And here you put in your reason for being AFK. What is AFK mode? That's not a standard Discord feature, so I don't really know what that means. Takes you off of AFK mode. I think you should explain what AFK mode means and what it does. Gets you the server logo. Okay. There's 210 random text that can be put. What does that do? Is it just random scrambled characters, or does it actually generate some kind of text that makes sense? What does it do? That's a mysterious feature. I think you should explain this more, or have a screenshot of it. HackP mention it's a hacker prank to scare someone. Jeez. Why would you do that? That's mean. Okay, server info, invite, gives the invite link of the bot. Battle. Ship. How much does 2 love each other? Oh god. Display percentage from, so it's just gonna display some random percentage. Cute. Quick battle command to fight someone. What does that even... yeah, with a lot of these I would like to have some kind of image to go along with to show what they actually do. And it would be nice if I could deactivate some of the commands. It would make me more likely to actually want to have that on my server, because I, for example, don't like it when there are too many memes on Discord servers because they're really hard to moderate. And it takes a lot of effort to moderate them, so I prefer to kind of just go low on memes. So I wouldn't want to have this command. I would go directly against what I want to have on my Discord servers. So I would like to be able to turn off certain commands as an admin. Emoji. Reacts to the message with an emoji. Huh. But I can just react, right? Like, why would I have to have a command for that? It makes no sense. It's really easy to react to a message. You don't need a command. This is like, writing this command is harder than just pushing the react button and choosing an emote. So that's kind of, I don't know why you wouldn't need that. Slap the mentioned user? Kiss the mentioned? Okay. Yeah, I guess this is just kind of fun stuff, whatever. Display help to make a ticket. I don't know what tickets are. You should explain this concept. QR code gives a random QR codes that you can scan. Just a random one? So what, would you just like put random letters together, or what does that do? Weird. Rank, level up. Oh, you have some kind of leveling system? I guess it would be nice if you could explain your leveling system a little more than just having those 2 commands. MNDG buy a Discord bot to be customized and made for you and your server. Wow, okay. That's a command? Who makes that? I think you should explain this a little more as well. Alright, so we're on the fun page. This is economy. What does that mean? Work? What? Balance? Leaderboard? Is this some kind of game? In that case, I would appreciate it if you could explain the game in some top paragraph to kind of let me in on what your economy game is. Do a crime and earn some money. Bag roll yearly. Yeah, you should probably explain the purpose of this a little more in a little paragraph on top here, because I don't get it. And then reviews. Be the first one to leave a review. Spaz says it's very good and fun. Okay, thanks Spaz. Leave your own review here. Oh. Okay. Some kind of Google integration, I guess. Sure, and then we have news. And that's really shouldn't be called news, it should be called patch notes or something. Or log or something like that. Anyway, that's all the additions. This sponsored ad. Premium is out, new commands, inventory. Yeah, alright. New command, tweet message, added a review link, added a review application. Oh yeah, that's this thing, right? Yeah. New command, DG tweet, and it's just use this command. All backgrounds to dark mode, okay. And again, here at the bottom you have this ugly white space. Just add some gray space at the bottom, it would look a lot better. Let's actually click on this buy premium. $3. It's a steal. What happens if I click on this? On sale. Oh, it takes me to a Wix page, and then I can add it to a cart. Okay, so now I'm on some kind of shop. No refunds. Reason is because people will try the bot and later say, okay, I tried it, now can I get a refund? Get my cash back? Yeah. Okay, I mean, what? Maybe you have to write this? I don't know. It's good to be aware that there are no refunds, I guess. You can already try the free version, so... You should explain though, like what does DinoGod Premium do? Give more commands and features. But what are those commands and features? You have to explain this. Tell me what they are. Oh, there's some kind of weird music on this. Let's just mute that. Store, now available online. Okay, I get it, but what does it do? You have to explain what your premium plan does, otherwise I just don't know, and I'm not gonna buy it, because why would I? Right, like, why would I buy it if I don't know what buying it is gonna do? So you have to at least tell me. And as I said, I would put the buy premium further at the bottom, because you first need to sell me on your bot, and then I might buy premium. Alright, well, those were all the pages. I hope my feedback helped you, and I hope that watching me go through these pages was helpful to you. And what do you know, it's the final one, we're all done. So, with that said, thank you everybody who is still watching, and thank you everybody who sent in their stuff. That's very nice of you all. I love you all. See you at the next stream. If you want to see more of these streams, hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel and be notified when I do more. Or join a Discord server. There I also announce these streams before making them. Or follow me on Twitter. That you can also do. I also announce my streams there, so if you have something that you want to send in for one of the next feedback streams, then you will be the first to know if you join our Discord server. Links in the description at the very top. And other than that, I hope that you enjoy your day, evening, night, morning, whatever it is in your time zone, and I'll see you at the next stream. Goodbye!